You want to do? Want to do a review today? You sure you're all right? Okay. Yeah, no, you're good, right? You gotta cut back on that, eh? All right. Hey guys, welcome. Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. We don't have to do this.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So we just watched Cold-Blooded Beast, aka Slaughter Hotel from 1971. I've wanted to see this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's different little cuts and, you know, edits out there and like crappy quality.
Okay.
So I finally splurged on the 88 Films Blu-ray, which is region A, B, and C. Most of their stuff's region B.
Mm.
But it was nice to have this A, B, and C because we don't have the region player at your house here. So it worked. We watched it.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Pretty good Giallo. Kind of, you know, it's kind of a mix.
Yeah. It's kind of like sexploitation, Giallo, art film.
Hardcore.
Hardcore. Like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. It had a lot of stuff going on in this thing and a lot of flesh.
A lot of flesh, yeah.
But the only thing I didn't like about it, I found that the script was a bit loose.
Yeah. Well, like the women in this thing, actually.
Fair point. Well put. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of flesh. Like, almost like an X-rated film. Yeah.
Yeah, there's, you know.
I was surprised for 71.
Yeah. Do you want that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
good.
yeah. But, yeah, I mean, you know, it's a Giallo, you know, that takes place in this mental institution, kind of loose, kind of like a country club, golf country club, luxury asylum.
It's like an asylum for rich people.
Right.
Yeah, so they can afford to be incognito
and all these
24-hour staff at their beck and call kind of thing.
And all ladies, of course, all these husbands are dropping off their wives, ex-wives and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and, but yeah, so they're all getting dropped off there. And there's this guy. Now, the thing about the killer in this, too, typical Giallo style, you know, he's got a black mask and gloves, but he's wearing like this black, full-on, like, black cape.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
gothic, kind of creepy kind of
executionary kind of look.
Execution kind of look to him.
Yeah, just out of sorts, but nobody ever sees him half the time, so he's a pretty good ninja.
Yeah, like, why is he wearing all this stuff? Nobody, you know. But it's kind of like in this medieval, old, beautiful shot, but wonderful...
some castle or something.
Castle, yeah. Like it, kind of in this medieval castle with all this. So it's got, you know, inherently it comes with all these weapons, medieval weapons.
Yep. Maces and spears and swords and such. Yeah.
Iron Maiden thing there,
Maiden,
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So that kind of works its way into the movie. And in between all the you know, the action, you know, it's a little bit slow going at the beginning, but there's a lot of women on display, so it kind of passes the time and fills in. But yeah, there's a lot of graphic stuff with these ladies. Like, you know, we were kind of watching it thinking, geez, you know, are they really going to go for it here or whatever? And yeah, a lot of self-pleasuring and stuff going on. And
lots.
And it's, yeah, graphically intense. Highly recommended if you're into that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. There's touches of incest in the show, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they touch on a lot of things in this thing. Yeah.
They're touching a lot of things.
Ooh, lordy. Yeah, and then what did you think of the gore?
The gore was pretty good, you know.
I thought so too.
For 71, it was well done.
Some at the end, near the end, some brutal kills, some real fervor behind that.
Fervor,
some fervor.
The mace finally made an appearance. We were kind of.
Why do they always leave the mace for last?
Yeah, he'd pass over it.
Best weapon.
He'd go to grab it, and he'd be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna grab the crossbow."
I know, it pissed me off.
Yeah.
Let's grab the mace.
So he kind of went to town.
So he takes out two guys with one mace.
It's awesome. Yeah, really good. But yeah, I enjoyed the gore. I enjoyed the whole thing. Like you said, the plot was a little loose. You know, there's some red herrings. It's typical Giallo, but yeah, like it could have been trimmed, I think.
Yes, they tried to be arts housey because they had these dream sequences.
Yeah,
like 3 times, and they dragged on forever. They show you like what you just saw like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah,
and it's like. I know. You just showed me that.
The whole scene again. They were showing the same.
The whole scene, not just like a clip,
yeah.
just to make you tie loose ends together. No.
But it's an art flick, but it's nowhere near as despicable and boring and awful as like a Lars von Trier film.
Yeah, like Jack.
That's bottom of the barrel crap.
That's terrible. Sorry for you
I
guys
don't like
who
that.
like that movie.
We're gonna review it next.
We're
That's
gonna
what
review it next.
Yeah.
But that was like one of the worst serial killer movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, really.
I was hoping for it to be the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I like Dylan. Don't get me wrong. This is no slagging on Dylan.
He's great.
His performance was fantastic. He worked with what he had to work with.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did perfect. No slagging Dylan. You the man.
Yeah.
Lars von Trier, or I think that's how you pronounce
Yeah,
his
I think
name.
so.
You got a dark mind, sir.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But lots of flesh and mayhem and killings on display in this one, so we enjoyed it.
We did.
Overall,
This is a much better watch. Well, that's the whole thing. Rewatchability. Would you think Jack is rewatchable?
No.
Exactly. How about this?
I would watch it. It's fun.
It's a lot.
We might even just show it at Giallo Fest.
We may well.
Right?
We may well. Fits in perfectly.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I would. It's totally rewatchable.
Yeah. Beautiful. You know, like you say, like there's little plot things and little things here and there, but I mean, overall, it's it's a great watch.
Yep.
Pick up the 88 Films Blu-ray of this, guys. You know, it's got all the re-edited stuff put back in that you'd never see anywhere. And you can tell sometimes the grain changes and there's a little bit of a blurriness, but the rest is so clean and crisp. It's fantastic. Like I said, region A, B, and C, so you don't have to worry about having a region-free player. Some other extras and stuff like that on there as well, guys. So do check it out. Please, leave us some comments below. Subscribe, so you know, hit the notification bell so you know when our next videos are coming out. And we will talk to you guys on the next one. Take her easy.